Courtside with Tony Ingle is on the air alongside the head coach of the Dalton State Roadrunners. I'm Craig Corbin. Coach Ingle, good to see you.
Good to see you again, Craig. Oh, don't let that ring
Whoa,
get you away.
that's a nice ring you got there.
Wear that in case of recruits watching.
One of the collection that you have.
Yep.
I tell you what, it's always great to be a Roadrunner, and certainly when the Roadrunners find themselves atop the conference standings in the SSAC. Congratulations coming in to the ball game or the show this week, 8-1 in conference play.
Well, thanks, Craig. You know, guys work real hard to be able to get in that position. It's a very, very tough league, and so we've battled. We've earned our way to the top, and right now we got to see how long we can stay there.
Yeah, without question. Of course, coming up later on the show, we'll have highlights from two of the most important games thus far: a win over William Carey and also a tough road win at Loyola. And anytime that you're on the road, it's always a challenge. Of course, Loyola had been playing as well as anybody in the conference, so I know you were glad to complete the Loyola Mobile swing with 2 wins.
Yeah, there's no question. Loyola first night really battled tough. Game was decided in the last minute of play.
Yep.
The last just seconds remaining, really. And was very fortunate to be able to pull that game out. And then we go on to Mobile a couple days later and play them, and guys really responded and played well. Two very good teams,
Yep.
two capable. I mean, anybody any night. I mean, you could beat anybody, and get beat in this league. You got to be ready.
And I know it was nice to be able to see former assistant coach John Redmond there at Mobile.
Yeah, it was very good to see him. You know, he had a new coat on and everything.
I like it.
I was real proud of him.
Indeed. Now, also, not only are we glad that the Roadrunners are number 1 in the conference standings as we sit here tonight, but also a huge congratulations to the National Player of the Week. Isn't that nice to have the National Player of the Week on your roster?
I love national. I mean,
Congratulations, Cody.
Cody Simmons. Very proud of Cody. Cody's just a phenomenal person, first, foremost. A great basketball player, one of the leaders of the team. But to be able to win a National Player of the Week is just great for our program, our community, our college recruiting. But he did it and he earned it. He had 25 points one night, 25 rebounds. I didn't get 25 rebounds in 5 games, 10 games. But a couple days later, he had 21 points and like 11 or 12 rebounds. Very deserving for Cody Simmons.
Indeed, and of course he was named first as the SSAC Conference Player of the Week, and then from that selected as the National Player of the Week, and so extremely happy for Cody.
Well, we're very happy to have Cody.
Yep, no doubt. Of course, again, we will have highlights from those 2 games we mentioned, William Carey and also Loyola, coming up a bit later in the show. Of course, we're at the point in the season now where you have gotten halfway through the conference slate and have seen, I think, everybody now at least once. Thoughts at this point? Obviously, you know, year in, year out, the SSAC is going to have a handful of nationally ranked teams this year, no exception. Dalton State in the top 25, William Carey, Faulkner in there as well.
Yeah, Faulkner, William Carey, Loyola, Bethel, Martin Methodist, the team that gave us our only defeat right now. And just good, solid teams. Yep. Mobile's very capable when it, you know, they all are. And what's that saying? Cliche, I guess, but it's true. You know, you respect them all, but fear none.
Sure.
But they're all solid programs, and it's going to be very interesting because now, I think we got 10 games left,
right.
4 at home, 6 on the road. So
right.
we've got a lot of wood to cut.
And you talk about the challenge of winning on the road. Obviously, you want to always protect the home hardwood, but be able to go on the road with success, knowing that more of your games to finish the conference slate are on the road, that puts a bigger burden.
Well, it does. It's a challenge, and there's things that we work on to make sure that we're ready for that. I let Coach Ireland be the official in practice, and he hadn't called one right in 3 weeks. And now, if any officials are watching, just know we love and respect you. But anyway, we do work hard. We try to simulate much as we can.
Sure.
Sometimes Greg, we'll just do some funky things. Sometimes we'll have 6 or 7 guys guarding 5.
Right.
And if you can beat 6 or 7, sometimes we just do different things. But every night in and night out, you better be ready to play in this conference on the road.
Without question. And before we go to break, you mentioned Coach Ireland. Enjoyed chatting with him the last time that we had him in studio here. Greatly appreciate him also assisting in making the video possible so that we can do the highlights every week here on Courtside. And one of the things that I want you to look for in the two games that we'll show highlights of a bit later in the show, the number of assists. You know, we talk about points and rebounds, but one of the things that really impresses me about this team is the unselfish nature and the ability to find the open man for the assist.
I appreciate you saying that because it is a team game. Regardless of what people want to do, it is, at the end of the day, it's a we game, not an I game.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, highlights as the Roadrunners take on William Carey right here on Courtside. Back in a moment.
Hi, it's Eddie and Greg here at the all-new North Georgia Toyota in Dalton.
Drive a new Yaris IA for $179 a month. Our new Camry for just $199 a month. Our new RAV4 for only $209 a month. Get $1,000 trade-in loyalty cash when you trade your current Tacoma or Tundra for a new Tacoma or Tundra.
Other dealers are going to say, we can't do that. What do we say?
We say, oh yes, we can.
Only at the all-new North Georgia Toyota here in Dalton. Come see us.
So, how you guys doing?
My job starts in Portland in a month.
Can we find a buyer that fast?
I think we're good. Our CBX app tells us who the best potential buyers are.
We can pinpoint where the hottest prospects are located, right on this map.
2 cities over.
It even lets us set the most accurate price.
Wow, it really does all that.
It really does all that.
Will help us pack?
We're working on that.
And to the highlights we go. It's William Carey in the house. And early on, nice way to get things started by Cody.
Yeah, Cody Simmons, little left-hand layup there.
I like the transition opportunities. And again, how often do you see that extra pass? Nicely done.
That's nice. Isaiah is just a fantastic passer.
Again, early on.
Mondarius Black.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Again, a little pass into the paint. Look at that. Extra step. I like it.
Yes, sir. He knows how to do it, too. That's Cody.
And a big night for that young man. Benny was, he was feeling it. Said, you give me some room, I'm going to take it.
Yes. Oh, yeah. He's good. He's solid. He just takes what the defense gives him. Don't try to overdo it.
Look at this effort on the board. Nicely done, Mondarius.
Yes. We love it when our guards rebound.
Good effort there. Again, early on, up by 10. Look at the fake and right down Main Street.
Rook.
Nicely
Aaron
done.
Burris.
Nicely done. Again, early on against William Carey.
Yeah, what I like on the break, their heads up, they're looking down the floor, and he just hit one, he came right back, hit another one. Big three.
This would be a series of not one, not two, not three, but 4 consecutive three-pointers. Nice little run there to break things wide open.
Wow, I wasn't aware of that. You know, it seems like you never make a shot when you're a coach.
And
but there, I guess that's the fourth one.
That
would be. Reed Dungan.
Nicely done. And, what's nice is that always looking. I think we had another one snuck in there. Nicely done, Aaron, with that three-pointer from the corner.
Yeah, and here we go, Isaiah. Look at that pass off a glass. See, a lot of people think that's a shot.
That's a pass.
That's a pass.
All day long. All day. That's a floater. That's a tough shot for Reed.
Tough. And Reed just has the ability to do that. Look at that pass.
Nicely done. And again, this point, up 18. First half, the threes were flying.
And I tell the players, Craig, I said, don't worry about the nets. We can afford more.
At the break up a dozen. On to the second half we go. And again, beautiful feed, unselfish play.
Interior passing is very, very good. Look at the guards, heads up. This is Raheem England, finds Isaiah. Isaiah skips it all the way across the Reed.
Beautiful skip pass. And again, the second half versus William Carey, and great effort on the boards.
Yeah, that's nice. Just good to see. Guys really played hard in this game, played good.
How far was Reed behind the arc there?
I don't
6
know.
feet?
I
maybe?
told him back up and get in range.
Yeah. He has been shooting it well. That was an and one in the paint, and less than 10 minutes to go, an 11-point ball game. Benny out near midcourt. Beautiful spin move in the paint.
I just don't know how Cody does it. Has a great spin move. Still has the ability to make a basket.
Yeah, that's your final score, 83-73, Roadrunners. So a nice home win by 10 over the Crusaders of William Carey, 83-73. That's easy for me to say. 83-73, the final score. And Coach, we talked about it earlier, how William Carey, one of the teams from the conference in the top 25. It's important every game you play, but it's certainly important to win those.
Well, William Carey, they were in the championship with us last year.
Right.
And, then we beat them at their place, I think, by 2. They came here in National NAIA Game of the Week and beat us by 3. It's a pretty good rival,
Yep.
Going on. And boy, anytime you play William Carey. And 2, we were co-champions with William Carey last year for the regular season championship.
Yep.
And so, there's a lot at stake going into the game. The guys, really playing hard and so forth. And you can just count on a battle every time William Carey. When we play them here or there or in tournament, it's going to be a ball game.
4 men in double figures in that one, led by Cody with 21 points, 11 rebounds, so another double-double, 8 of 17 from the floor. Aaron with a nice game, 19 points, 7 rebounds. Super effort there by Aaron.
I could not be more proud of that young man. And I tell you, Craig, he's just phenomenal. As a freshman, he's sensational, and people hadn't had a chance to see him and Cody and working how they play. It's just phenomenal. And of course, we got great guards with Reed Dungan and Isaiah. Isaiah's a preseason All-American, and Reed's one of the top scorers in the country. So we've got a pretty good little nucleus of basketball team.
Without question. Collectively, as a team, 39% from the floor beyond the arc, 41%. It's always nice when you shoot from three-point range better than you shoot from the floor as a whole.
I know, and I wish we could do that all the time.
72% at the line and +1 on the boards with 42. I always love points off turnovers, 24 in that category, and bench points, 23. Nicely done.
Yeah, well, thank you for saying it, and I know the players really enjoy playing with each other. And we have this little saying, if you steal it, you deal it.
Let the crowd feel it.
Crowd feel it.
We've got more straight ahead. Don't go away. Loyola highlights on Courtside.
Hi, it's Eddie and Greg here at the all-new North Georgia Toyota in Dalton.
Drive a new Yaris IA for $179 a month. Our new Camry for just $199 a month. Our new RAV4 for only $209 a month. Get $1,000 trade-in loyalty cash when you trade your current Tacoma or Tundra for a new Tacoma or Tundra.
Other dealers are going to say, we can't do that. What do we say?
We say, oh yes, we can.
Only at the all-new North Georgia Toyota here in Dalton. Come see us.
To the highlights we go. The home of the Wolfpack, Loyola, down in New Orleans. And early on, defense would get things started.
Yeah. Wow.
Nice finish there.
That's Cody. Here's Benny again.
Benny was feeling it. Nice three there. The assist from Mr. Black. And a moment later, great effort.
Look at that
Second,
rebound.
third effort. That's what you like to see as a coach, I
You
know.
betcha. You betcha.
Well, a quick release there by Reed, well beyond the arc.
Well, he's being very closely guarded. Everyone knows how good he is.
Boy, another tough shot there. Again, early on against Loyola, strong power move and great effort on the glass.
Another pass off a backboard.
Another big three from well outside. This, one of those games that literally was back and forth all game long.
Yes, every possession was critical, both offensively as well as defensively.
Here, a little mid-range jumper.
That's what makes Reed good, because he can score outside, he can score in on drives, he's got mid-range. Here's Isaiah, look at his head up.
Here in transition. Nice feed, good fake, and a nice finish.
Yeah, and this is Raheem. Oh, this is a big basket. Yeah. Raheem England.
Nicely done. Next possession down the floor. Great ball movement. Benny from the wing.
Benny is real selective in his shooting. When he shoots somebody, we think they're in. That's Alex Hohan.
Nicely done.
Off the bench. He's gave us some big baskets this year. He's an excellent shooter, works hard in practice every day, and there's Cody with another patented jumper.
Strong way to finish the first half in a closely contested ball game on the road versus Loyola. On to the second half we go, getting things started. Look at this transition pass. Goodness gracious.
Isaiah, that's a nice pass.
That's about a 60-foot assist.
Right on the money. Look like Brady did. Look like Tom Brady on that pass.
Nicely done. Again, second half, well beyond the arc.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. I'm just saying. Here again in transition.
No way.
When you feel it, let it fly.
No, he didn't.
But the follow would count.
Yeah. And the beauty is they're playing to win. And this is a big basket right there. Left-handed.
Yep. Tough angle.
6'7" guard, forward, multiple player. Look at him. Here he is working, driving in, penetrating, draw contact. Didn't get the call, but that's okay.
I think that he might have been feeling it because next time down, same result.
That's exactly
Nicely
right.
done, Raheem.
Oh, no. That was a
Little turnover.
Huge, yeah.
Little turnover there. Here, look at this drive by Reed. Tough angle.
Yeah, that's an experienced player right there. He's so fun to watch.
Again, final minutes against Loyola.
That touch.
Yep, I'll tell you, get the roll.
Yeah.
And again, each possession in a game like this, so huge. Benny wide open, and that's a big three there.
The big three. And you know what, Craig? When he was double teamed, he had the presence of mind to find Benny.
Down the stretch we
Look
go.
at that.
Well, that's another one of those 10-foot floaters. Look at that pass.
No, he didn't.
Nicely done.
Yes, he did.
Nicely done. Again, this would be a one-possession ball game. And every time you touch the ball here, defense coming up big. And that would be final opportunity
Look
there.
at Cody.
Some foul shots to wind this one up. And nicely done.
Yeah, these foul shots was huge.
Yep.
It tied the score.
Yep. And again, big block. And the whistle and a couple of foul shots.
Yeah, I think we're up 2.
Yep. Final score 78-75. from the home of the Wolfpack. It was a narrow win, a one-possession win, 78-75. Nice to go on the road all the way to New Orleans and come back with a win versus Loyola.
Hey, that was a hard-fought basketball game. And Loyola, they've had some good games. Matter of fact, they beat William Carey.
Right.
So they've had some good wins, and then they gave us all we wanted. I'm telling you. Like Jerry Clowers said, shoot up here. One of us got to have a little relief. But our team really played well. I couldn't say enough about Cody hitting some big-time foul shots late.
Huge.
Raheem Ingle went in and just scored tough baskets. Reed come in with those patented jumpers. Isaiah come in with a nice pass. Benny just led the team, and everybody came off the bench contributed.
You talk about Benny, 13 points, 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. It was nice to see, as you saw in the highlights, how the team responded. Every time that Loyola would go up by a possession, seemingly, the Roadrunners would answer.
And that's a sign of a good basketball
Yeah.
team. And it had a good game that night. And I really was very proud. That was a good win for us.
No doubt. Cody with 20 points, 9 rebounds, 6 of 9 you talk about from the foul line, and then Reed with 19 points, 8 of 13 from the floor. Benny with 13 points, Raheem with 12, 6 of 8 from the floor, and then collectively 46% from the floor. That's moving in the right direction. Where you want to see those numbers, Coach?
Yeah, absolutely. And consistency is one of the keys to greatness. I think another key to greatness is make it fun.
Right.
You've got to have fun. And if you want to improve, the biggest room in the world is a room for improvement. So all of these nice things that are happening, we still got a lot of work to do.
All right, we'll take a look at some of the games straight ahead on Courtside. Don't go away. Back in just a moment.
Hi, it's Eddie and Greg here at the all-new North Georgia Toyota in Dalton.
Drive a new Yaris IA for $179 a month. Our new Camry for just $199 a month. Our new RAV4 for only $209 a month. Get $1,000 trade-in loyalty cash when you trade your current Tacoma or Tundra for a new Tacoma or Tundra.
Other dealers are going to say, we can't do that. What do we say?
We say, oh yes, we can.
Only at the all-new North Georgia Toyota here in Dalton. Come see us.
So, how you guys doing?
My job starts in Portland in a month.
Can we find a buyer that fast?
I think we're good. Our CBX app tells us who the best potential buyers are.
We can pinpoint where the hottest prospects are located, right on this map.
2 cities over.
It even lets us set the most accurate price.
Wow, it really does all that.
It really does all that.
Well, help us pack?
We're working on that.
And welcome back again here on Courtside. Coach, we talked about it a little bit earlier in the show. Obviously, each year will be different, the mix of home and away, and when it hits in the schedule. This season, it works out that more of your second half of the conference slate is going to be on the road. In fact, I think 5 of the last 7 you'll be on the road.
Wow, 5 out of the last 7, that makes it tough.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Craig, you love playing basketball, and it's fair schedule. You know, they had to come here. We've got to go there. And what we want to do is just stay positive and play tough.
Right. Yeah. As we sit here tonight, of course, the game against Bethel is going on. That is a home game. Then you got Martin Methodist on Saturday. And so, as we say, you want to sort of even the season with Martin Methodist.
Well, there's no question. In that game, it was a one-point game.
Yeah.
And but when we get to that game, we'll be prepared.
Exactly.
I really believe we will.
Exactly. And then following that, it is on the road, a non-conference affair at Voorhees, of course, returning the game there. And then you've got conference matchups at Faulkner, at William Carey, and then at Blue Mountain. And so much of the early part of the month of February, again, spent on the road.
Yeah, and it is, and we're aware of it. But at the same time, it's a cliche to a lot of people, but it's reality to us.
Yep.
We look one game at a time.
Sure.
One game at a time and one step at a time. We can't look too far down the road. And, with 3 players that are injured and
Sure.
out for the season.
Right.
Paul Justos is out, Deshaun Ruffin's out, Sean Chisholm's out. So we've got to focus on one game at a time.
As we come into the last minute of this week's episode of Courtside, let's talk a little bit about the positives. We, again, want to reiterate our congratulations to the National Player of the Year, Cody Simmons. Phenomenal job that he has done. And collectively, congratulations to the team as we sit here, #1 in the SSAC.
Well, and they've earned it.
Yep.
They've earned it. Tough schedule, and I love our team. I love these guys. They're great kids.
Yep.
And to throw this in academically, our last semester, we have 13 players on roster. 7 out of 13 had over 3.0 GPA.
Congratulations.
So academics are very serious.
Embodiment of student athletes. And so, again, congratulations to what you, Coach Ireland, are doing, and congratulations to the Roadrunners. We look forward to seeing you right here the next time on Courtside with Tony Ingle. We'll see you then.